And we are live. How is everybody doing this morning? How is everybody? How is it rolling? How is everybody feeling ahead of this game? It's going to be a huge game. Let me just sort out this bot over on. I think it's on Kick. We can get that sorted. Don't you worry about that. Bot should be gone. But welcoming everybody. How are you all doing today? Welcoming Richard. Hope you are doing a-okay, my friend. It is going to be an interesting afternoon. Help Lewis, you alright, mate? Yes, I am all good, thank you. How are you? We'll have to go soon as I'm travelling somewhere and probably won't be able to join the watch log either. No worries at all, Richard. No worries at all. Score prediction for today, I'm saying 2-2. Ajimang and Clark to score. That will be a very, very interesting result for me. I've sorted out the bot, which is always good. I, for one, am saying that Derby County are going to win today. I've just got a feeling that it's all going to click into gear. I just have a feeling. I don't know why. I don't know what the feeling is. I've just got a sneaky suspicion that it's going to all come together. I don't know why, but I just have a sneaky feeling. Just have a sneaky feeling. But we're going to have to wait and see sort of how that goes over the course of the next few hours and things like that, because who knows what could happen. With Derby County, obviously, one of those clubs where you just don't know what will happen. It's an interesting one. It's one which we will discuss across the course of this live stream. So obviously, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the follow button. How are you doing, Tyler? Not a good feeling today. That isn't good. That isn't what we want to hear. Morning, Driller. How you doing, bro? Appreciate the likes, Tyler. Thank you very much, bro. Let me know how you're all feeling this morning. It is an interesting one today. It is an interesting one today. It is a very interesting one. It is. It is. Let me just drop this. Let me just drop that. There we go. I've just dropped that. Score predictions. So I do think Derby County are going to win. I just have a feeling that it's going to be a 2-1. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the feeling is that I'm getting. I just feel like we're going to win 2-1. No, do you score predictions? You might jinx it. Probably. I probably will jinx it. You know what I'm like. It is one of those things. I think we've jinxed every game so far this season, but it is one of those situations that we can't deal with. Morning, Joe. How you doing, bro? Come on, you Rams. Says I'm out of your league. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? It's gonna be a very, very interesting afternoon today for me, because there's so much that could happen and so much that should happen that ultimately there's a big, big discussion point for me in regards to the team that we set up and things like that. I'm good, tired, haven't slept. Well, that's not very good, is it? If you haven't slept, we don't want that. Morning. Ram, we're not going to call you Goat, we're going to call you Ram today. How you been? I've been all good, bro. I've been all good. Do you think Ajimang will start? I think Ajimang should start. Whether he does or not is a completely different discussion, if that makes sense. But I definitely think he should start for me. He's one of those players who I think can have a huge impact for Derby over the course of the next few weeks, through the next few games and things like that. Did you end up winning some games? Yes. I went from being, 0-4 to like 8-5, 8-6, something like that. Do you have FC26? Yes, I do. I've been playing it on live recently, Harry. I've been playing it on live. You better start with the back four. We can hope and pray. We genuinely can hope and pray. If he doesn't start with a back four, I'm going to be very, very disappointed. I'm not going to lie. Because realistically, I don't think there should be any discussion about how we set up. I think it should always be in a back four. You Rams, says Harry, welcome in, bro. How are you doing? It is going to be an interesting afternoon. Score prediction, I'm saying 2-1 Derby County. That's what I'm saying at the minute. But obviously, a lot can change between now and kickoff. When we see the lineup, I'll give you a proper go. 4-4-2 or 4-2-4. Anything with a back four, I'm happy. I'm not 100% sure why Ajimang. I'm not 100% sure why Ajimang is fully match fit. Maybe next week or so. To be honest with you, I think he's in a decent position now. I think we saw what he did in 45 minutes, so I don't see why he can't play 60 and then replace him for a Vyman or something like that. Who to start? Well, shall we? Shall we get into it then? Who should we have starting in the team? Now we know that Liam Thompson's injured. We know that Rhian Brewster's not quite ready. We know that Owen Beck is playing in a game next week, so he won't be involved. There is a possibility of Sondre Langas on the bench today, but we will have to wait and see. Morning, Stephen. How you doing, bro? How you doing? But all right then. Let's go through what the starting 11 should be, right? Now, for me, I'd go Zetterstrom in goal. I'd go a back four of Johnston on the right, Sanderson and Clark as your two centre-backs. Then you'd go Fozzie at left-back for me. I'd put Fozzie at left-back. How you doing, JK, bro? How you doing? In midfield, I'd go Travis and Ozo. I'd have Clark on the right. I'd have Diaz on the left, just because he's the only real player that can play on the left. And then I'd go Ajimang and Morris as your two strikers, with one of them rotating and dropping in and things like that. I just think that's the most... I think that's just the smartest way that we can play, if I'm completely honest. But obviously you lot can all have your say as well down in the comments. Let me know your teams down in the comments. I'm good, thanks, JK. Are you heading to the game today, bro? I keep saying need to give Josh Vickers a chance again. I don't think Josh Vickers is ever going to be number one. I'm not going to lie. He's always going to be playing second fiddle to Zetterstrom for me. But we're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait and see. Ajimang should play first 65. 100% agree. Please not Diaz. I think he has to play, if I'm honest. Give Langas 20. If he's on the bench, we've definitely got to give him minutes, 100%. Score predictions, I'm saying 2-1-9. I'm saying 2-1 if you are still in the chat. Solid choice of lineup. Love that, Joe. Appreciate that. 3-1 Derby. Let's hope. We've got to come good at some point. Zetterstrom has been all right this season. Yeah, he had a couple of iffy moments, but other than that, I think he's been okay for me. 3-2 Derby or 2-1 Derby. I've been saying 2-1 Derby for pretty much the last week. I've just got a feeling that we're going to win 2-1 today. I appreciate all the likes, guys. Thank you for that. If you are new around here, hit subscribe, hit like, all things like that. Hit follow as well if you're on TikTok, Twitch or Kick. What is your score prediction? And no, because I'm ill, still watching the game. That is completely fine. We are going to be live with a watch along, JK, so make sure you're back here about 11:30. I'm saying that Derby County are going to win 2-1. I've just got a feeling. Diaz was awful against Preston. Yeah, he was not very good against Preston, I'm not going to lie. But he's still bedding in. Give the guy a chance. Was better in the second half, but still not great. Offers more than Jackson. Yeah, that's my opinion. I'd rather have Diaz than Jackson for me. But we will wait and see. Nathan Broadhead masterclass incoming. I'd hope so with the money you've spent on him, to be fair. But we will wait and see. JK will be there. We appreciate that, JK, bro. We appreciate that. Preston do have a better team now, though, bear in mind. Yeah, they absolutely do. Grim Plays says Wrexham 3, Derby 1. Grim Plays, if you're not at the game, make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell. We will be live at 11:30. For a full watch along. So we have a team prediction from Out of Your League. Zetterstrom in goal. Appreciate the new follower. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, Josh. Zetterstrom in goal. Johnston at right back. Clark and Bart as centre backs. Fozzie left back. Ozo and Travis as your two centre mids. Clark on the right. Diaz on the left. And then strikers Patrick and Carlton Morris, which I think is a really decent setup. Lil Enzo says up the Rams. I'm Out of Your League says Morris and Ajimang up top. That's what we're expecting. That's what I hope to see anyway. Big Pat starting. We can hope so, Little Enzo. I really hope he does. I'll be honest, Diaz won't ever run or give his all for the club. We're going to have to wait and see. If he scores some goals, I'm happy for me. If he scores some goals. 3-0 Wrexham, says Wrexham FC supporters. We will see, bro. Appreciate the follows, Lil Enzo and Wrexham Ethan. Hope you are doing A-okay. I'd love to see shots on goal, more possession than Wrexham today. Yeah, I agree, Callum. We need to get on the ball. We need to make things happen. Richard has put his team in the chat. My team for today, 5-2-3. Zetterstrom in goal, Clark, Sanderson and Bart as the 3 centre-backs. Fozzie on the left, Johnson on the right, Adams and Travis as the 2 holders, with Clark, Morris and Agyemang as the 2 strikers. Welcome in to Will Turner. How you doing, bro? Like I said, I'll be travelling to probably to join for the watch long, but we'll hop in and out. No worries at all, Richard. No worries at all. Thoughts on Derby's fitness? Other teams seem to outrun us constantly. I think that's the way we're playing more than actual fitness levels, to be honest with you, George. I'm not going to lie. Wrexham will win, but I think it'll be a tight game. I reckon 2-1 Dragons. We will wait and see, Ethan. We will wait and see. I've seen him at Southampton. He's useless. I'm just telling you what to expect. Do you know something? I'm always very 50-50 on giving players a reputation based on previous clubs. I always give them the time of day. Once they join, give them the opportunity and we will wait and see. Lil Enzo says 3-1 Rams. We can see Burton, Cleworth, Hyam, Brunt, Kabore, Barner, Sheaf, Dobson, O'Brien, Moore and Windass. I'm assuming that's the Wrexham team. That looks a pretty decent side. Does Jack Marriott still play for them? No, I believe he's at Reading. Correct. That'll be their team. Yep, we will wait and see. We will wait and see. What do you think of Eustace this season? I'm always going to be very, very honest and very, very brutal in my discussions, as I was with Paul Warne, as I have been with previous managers. If we don't start picking up results, questions have to be asked. And I know that's going to annoy people. And I know I've annoyed a lot of people this week by posting that video. But in my opinion, you've got to ask questions. You have to ask questions. Need a win. Come on, you Rams. We absolutely do. My mate's going to the game today. Got up at stupid o'clock for the game. Currently travelling down. Fair play to him. Absolutely. Fair play to him. Grim plays, fitness isn't a problem. I agree, I don't think fitness is an issue either. Always thought Broadhead was class. What a signing from Wrexham. Yeah, it was a pretty spenny one as well. Again, have to watch out for Kabore and Windass. They'll be game changers. Yes, they will. Very, very good players. We know what Windass can do. We've seen it before. What do you think of Forest? Shit, that is what we think of Forest. Appreciate the follow, LJ29. What part of Derby are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I was brought up in Elveston, but I don't live there anymore. No Doyle or Broadhead, both over 10 million. What? Neither of them involved? Welcome in, DCFC Rams. How you doing? I reckon Broadhead will start, says Wrexham Ethan. That'll be an interesting one. I'm playing a game at 10. Will you be back for the watch-along, DCFC Rams? Will you be back for the watch-along? Blackburn 2-1. Who are Blackburn playing today? I don't actually know who Blackburn are playing. Macquith here. We love that. Right, guys, why I've got a fair few of you in chat, I have got some plans over the course of the next week or so. I appreciate the new subscriber over on YouTube. They've got Charlton. That'll be an interesting game. That'll be an interesting game, that will. No, as in that Wrexham fan didn't have him in his starting line. Oh, fair enough. I'm pretty sure because it's at my home ground that's 5 minutes away. Love that. We'll be live from 11:30, DCFC Rams. We'll be live from 11:30. Appreciate the follow, Spam Mac. I've currently got the away shirt on from last season, that kind of like minty green one with the black stripes through the middle. Decent, love that. But yeah, so I've got some plans to start an EFL channel over the course of the next week or so, where what we're going to do is we're going to record live on. We're going to do it live on stream. Appreciate the new subscriber, Grim Plays. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. I'm not sure why we've got 2 alerts popping up, but give me 1 second. Let me sort that out. Let me just turn that one off. There we go. But yeah, I'm thinking of starting an EFL channel where we're going to post predictions and things like that every week. We're going to go through teams. We're going to go through transfers and things like that. So if you want to see that, you can let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments and stuff like that. I'll make sure to post it all as and when it comes. I just feel like it'll be really good content. I don't see Derby winning this. We will see, Liam. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. We're almost 50% of the way to the like goal over on TikTok, so keep spamming that like button. Wrexham Ethan, true. Are you going to show the game? Unfortunately, KB, I'm not allowed. I will have my channel banned. I'll have my channel banned. What injury did Beck have at Blackburn? I believe it was a groin injury, but we will wait and see. Ozzers says, boo to Forest. JK says, I'm going on Tuesday versus Charlton. That'll be a huge game for Derby County. Richard Greaves says, disgraceful decision. Blackburn versus Ipswich will be replayed in full. The game was abandoned due to rain. Terrible decision. I don't actually think it's a bad decision. I think it's the right decision because it's Blackburn's fault at the end of the day because their pitch is terrible. But we will see how it goes. Yeah, EFL channel will be fantastic, decent. Are you going to open the EFL stick collection on the EFL channel? Yes, that would be the plan, to do it all on that channel. What day are you starting the channel so I can subscribe? Richard, keep an eye on the YouTube community posts. It'll all be posted over there. We'll have a TikTok going. We'll have a YouTube channel going as well. Is it international streaming only on Rams TV? Yes, I believe so, Taylor. I believe so. So what does he have now? Hopefully he doesn't have a weak spot. I believe it is a groin injury again, Joe, to be honest. Maybe it is a weak spot. What's your score prediction? I'm saying 2-1 Derby County. Derby County. They weren't exactly going to get Ipswich fans to travel 4.5 hours to watch 10 minutes of football. Exactly. Yeah, if you use a VPN, you should be able to watch the game, but I'm not sure what region you need to be in to watch the game, I'm not going to lie. The home refs haven't been good. Yeah, they haven't. Yeah, I got a sub. What are you watching the game on today? It'll be on Sky. I'm not paying the £10 when it's on Sky and I can watch it for free, essentially. Beck's got a muscle injury. Yes, he does. It's not a game of cricket going off for rain. Do you know something? The fact that the game in the Championship was cancelled for rain is pretty ridiculous, all things considered. Let's be completely honest. It is very, very ridiculous at the end of the day, isn't it? Appreciate the follow, Josh Ham. Welcome in, bro. Games on Sky Sports today? Yes, I think it's on Sky Sports Plus. I'm not sure if it's the main game or not, but we will see how that goes. So it's going to be League One, League Two, and the Championship. Yeah, that's the plan. So look through all the divisions. Probably have a set day for each division, if that makes sense. You're going on Tuesday night? Yes, I will be, Richard. I will be going on Tuesday night. Can Derby survive this season? Yes. How do people think it's fair playing with 10 men for only 10 minutes? Exactly. Welcome in, Spencer. One of the other 12:30s is the main as Derby game is on. Yeah, I thought it was. Welcome in, Kyle and Richards. How you doing, bro? Up the Rams. Welcome in, Travi. Up the Rams, says Spencer. You Rams, says Macaulay. Welcome in. What do you think the score's going to be? I think we're going to win 2-1. I'm not waiting to lose, Finn Carter. I'm not waiting to lose. Maybe lose, but not waiting to lose. Think Derby are going to be banging trouble this season. I think we'll be fine, to be honest. I think we'll be fine. 2-2 today, says Spencer. What would be the fairest thing is Ipswich let Blackburn score at the start like Leeds did. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that if I'm completely honest. Travi says 2-1 Derby. Kylan Richards says you Rams. And then he says we're going to be fine. I agree. What are all of your accounts? Because I'm only subbed to this one and I want to sub to all of them. Ozzers, if you go in the description, I've got links to my F1 channel and my current gaming channel as well. So go and subscribe to those as well. We're really trying to get that gaming channel monetized. We need to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So make sure you get on over there and watch that content. Where do you think Derby will finish at the end of the season? I think we'll be ninth. Appreciate the follows, Kylan, Spencer and Macaulay. I'm Derby till I die. I know I'm sure I'm a Derby till I die. Absolutely, bro. Can't wait to have my weekend ruined, says Adam. You're absolutely right, bro. We're going to get... It is obviously going to be ruined. We know that. Let me tag everyone in the Discord. Go for it, bro. Appreciate that. Richard Greaves, Blackburn should have just been automatically given the 3 points, and Ipswich Jake Greaves, who gets sent off, should be suspended. So Greaves is still suspended, but Blackburn don't get the 3 points because realistically, I don't think you can give the 3 points for the game. It hadn't finished. There were still opportunities, if that makes sense. Still opportunities to win the game. Derby till I die, worst chant ever. I don't mind the chant, to be fair. I feel bad for Derby fans going there. It's far. Yeah, it's what is it? 3 hours or something. Agimang, absolute up the Agimang, bro. Ninth, really, you lost to Preston at home last week. We're 6 games in, Tony. 6 games in. we was, 12 games in near the relegation zone at one point and ended up finishing third. So I say we're going to finish 10th, says Kylan. Prediction on Ipswich score. Who have they got, Daz? Who have they got? Ozo or Adams for you today? I'd rather have Ozo, personally. I'm going 4 hours, is it, DCFC Macaulay? 5 back, park the bus, 1 shot and lose 4-0. Probably. Up the Rams, says HFRM. Portsmouth. I think Ipswich will win 2-1. I've got no idea how to get the description. Give me 1 second. I'll post them both in the chat. Give me 1 second, Ozzers, and I'll post them both in the chat. Ozzers, so you should have both channels in the chat now. You should have both channels in the chat. There you go, bro. Come on, you Rams, says JK. We need to get Langas and Beck back. Yes, we do. I hope Preston lose today to Bristol. Humble them. Yeah. After, can you follow me? I'll take a look at your content after and have a look, Macaulay. I will. Can you follow me, bro? Says Kylan. We will see after the stream, bro. We will see after the stream. I think Ipswich will let Blackburn walk a goal in the first few seconds of the replay. I think that they should. Kane Wilson has apparently just joined the stream. Apparently, it said for me. Hi DCFC Leo, how are you doing, bro? Fair play to Wrexham for getting all the way to the Championship on like 2 years. Fair enough. Rich, yeah. They've got a lot of money, which has helped. It has helped them. They have spent a fair chunk. Exactly, Adam. Exactly. Anyone that's regular will get a follow, will get their content looked at by me and stuff like that, and I'll obviously continue to discuss with you. Kylan, you're new. Macaulay, you're new as well, so keep yourself around. Welcome in HF. Appreciate the follow, bro. Appreciate the follow. Thank you for the gifts as well, Josh and Adam. What's the worst thing that has ever happened to you on live stream? Oh, that guy that went through... That guy that went through my Discord and started kicking everybody. What an idiot he was. What an absolute melon. Would you class me as new ever? No, Driller, you're not new. You're not new, bro. I'm new as well, but defo be tuning in more. We're live later, 11:30 for a watch along. I don't know how long I've watched for, to be honest. Yeah, you've been in here for ages, bro. You've been in here for ages. We might have to run Vile Podcast on Football Weekly. Maybe. Am I new? Leo, I think I've seen you about before. How you doing, DCFC? How you doing? Wrexham fan here. Score predictions. I'm saying 2-1 Derby, but obviously that could change. I'm going to Wrexham today. That's a good trek for you. DCFC Leo, what is your last name? Richard is asking. If you don't want to put it in the chat, don't put it in the chat. That's fair. I'll be here for the watch along. Love that. Predict the starting 11. Zetterstrom in goal, Johnston, Clark, Sanderson, Fozzie, Ozo, Travis, Diaz, Clark, Ajimang, Morris. That's what I'd do. Adams going 3-0 Wrexham. That would be absolute. I hope it's not. Sorry, but I can't find it. Ozza, do you have Twitter or anything? I can send it you. Am I new? I don't think so. I think I've seen you about before. You're not new at all. No, Richard, you're not. Would I be new to this channel? No, not really. Are you live until kickoff? No, we'll be going off just after 10, Connor. But then we'll be live. We'll be live at about 11:30 for kickoff and stuff like that. Talking about the teams and shit like that. So if you haven't done so already, hit follow and make sure you stay tuned. Keep spamming likes. I'm trying to get to the goal. Yes, guys, you are 85% to the like goal. 1-1 game this. We will see. Derby get battered everywhere they go. I can't see us winning a game 3-0 under Eustace. We will wait and see. I really hope we don't go back 5. Go 5 at the back today. Fingers crossed. If I see a back 4 today, I'll have more belief. If it's a back 5, I'm going to sleep. Fair play to you, Adam. Fair play. Can Rocco have a shout out as I know him? Shout out to Rocco. I liked 23-24 to be fair when we got promoted, played back 3 back. Yeah, but we were one of the best teams in the league. Welcome in Henry, welcome in DB, welcome in Josh. Adam, do you remember what I am known for in your streams? Says Josh Han. Fair play, looked awful in the first half at Preston. Yeah, it did. Am I new? A little bit. Be interesting to see if he drops Adams for Ozo. Yeah, it will be. Oh, appreciate the Galaxy, Josh, bro. Appreciate the Galaxy, bro. Really, really do appreciate that. Lewis, you're about to see some viral love. I have a feeling that is it. Welcome back, DCFC Macaulay. Was one of the worst first half performances I've seen at Pride Park. What do you think of Forest? Shit. We need to play back 4, get the ball to Morris. Exactly. What is the like goal? The like goal is 10,000 likes on TikTok. Viral community on top. Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. Up the town. We will wait and see. Everybody yes, get your likes in. Any EA 26 stream tonight? Potentially. It depends what time it finishes. Ozzers, I have put the links in the chat, so if you can copy them, you'll find them. But I'll put a post out to a video or something. If you think 2-1 to Derby, Lewis, what is your prediction for the Wrexham goal scorer? Broadhead. I'm going Wrexham today. That is a long trek. Have fun. What do you think of shit? Forest, Carter Morris last minute winner. Fingers crossed. Warren played lump ball. Eustace plays us passing, but we need to get the ball to Morris more. I agree. Thoughts on Edgemite? I think he's been great. What do you mean about the Galaxy? So on TikTok, you can send GIFs. And Josh Han just sent us a Galaxy over on TikTok. That helps support the stream and helps me be able to complete. Able to do more content, essentially. It is really appreciated. Eustace plays passing football. I've seen nothing but long ball. It's not a top passing football. Let's put it that way. Appreciate the hand hearts, Josh. Appreciate that, bro. Hopefully we won't play back 5 with a bit of luck. I'm doing Derby career. Any signs I should make? Wingers. Ajimang, I like it. Thoughts on Paul Mullin leaving to Wigan? Decent move for Mullin. I was surprised he didn't get the opportunity to play in the Champ, though. Wish I could have gone Wrexham today. Yeah, it would have been a good game to go to. Do you think we will sack Eustace? Not right now. But I do think there's a possibility in the future. Appreciate the follow, Owen. Sing the whole what do we think of Forest song. You could make a video about your other accounts. Yeah, I'm going to, Ozzers. I'm going to. Hopefully Windass doesn't score from the halfway line again. Hopefully not. Derby away from better than home. 2-0 Derby. Let's see. He might try something new today. Back 6 and 2 keepers. Don't give him ideas, Adam. Don't give him ideas. Everyone gets the big gifts when I'm here. Appreciate that, Josh, bro. Appreciate that. I would love to see an open play goal today. Have we scored an open play goal this season? Does Morris's goal count as open play? At the moment, it's John Useless. For some people, absolutely. In my opinion, I'd love Rossini back. That won't happen. Eustace can't get sacked yet. Yeah, he won't go yet. Just give Eustace time. I think once all the players get used to playing together, we could go. Wasn't Brewster's from a free kick? I know his goal didn't come from the free kick. Wasn't it a long ball that he got on the end of? I'm not sure. Yeah, versus Burnley in the cup and away at Stoke. Brewster at Ipswich. Oh yeah. Stoke was definitely. Morris, I think, would count as from the throw-in because Adam scored a similar goal, and that Adam scored a similar goal last season. That was counted as a set piece goal. It was. But I don't know. I need to see Brewster's goal again. I actually need to go through all my watch-alongs and get together all the clips of the goals and stuff. Must have scored an open play goal against Carl. No, they were all set pieces. I've got all of the goals on record in my matchday vlog. Must have scored. I'm pretty sure all of them were set piece goals. Best goal we've scored this season was Clark's at Burnley. That was open play. That one was. I remember that one. That was a brilliant goal. That was Bobby Clark magic. Absolute magic, that was. Absolute magic from Bobby Clark. Absolute magic. What a player Bobby Clark is, by the way. Alders or Ward's free kick won't be beaten. In my opinion, one of those has to win goal of the season. It has to win goal of the season. I know we've only played 6 games. And unless someone scores from our half, I think that easily is goal of the season. Easily. Without a shadow of a doubt for me. Without a shadow of a doubt. It's gonna be a fucking tough afternoon. It says on FootMob we've scored 4 open play goals. Does it? Let me take a look. Let me pull up FootMob. FootMob, Championship. Where are we? Oh, we're in the relegation zone. Don't let me look at the league table. Second league game I'm missing this season. Well, you can join up with me, Adam. You can join up with me. Ajiman going to take on 4 players and bag to get goal of the season. We can hope. I might be putting bad luck on us, but betting on us to win. Josh, don't do that, please. I beg you, don't do that. Do you do career mode in FC 26? I don't at the moment. Oxford sold out 2. Sheffield United, my next away one. You get yourself about, Adam. You get yourself about. Cannot complain about it. Where is this open play goals statistic? Where is open play goals? Why can't I find it? Why can't I find open play goals? Another good fact, Wrexham have missed the most. Yeah, but they've also created the most big chances, DCFC. They've also created it. Bet on us to lose, that's a win-win. Exactly. Derby County, then go to stats. Is it in team or player, bro? Is it in team or player? I'm assuming it's in team, isn't it? Lewis, I think you should do an FPL channel and have a league. I always forget FPL, I can't lie. Appreciate the follow. Why all the negativity from fans? We are a whole new team. It'll take time to click. It will. Score predictions for today. I'm saying 2-1 Derby, bro. 2-1 Derby. I will do one at some point. Because you could make vids about it. I could, yes. We have created the least. Yeah, we've created the least. We've got one of the lowest XGs. We've got the lowest, pretty much the lowest average possession. We're mid-table for goals per match. And we're near the bottom for goals conceded per match. You can't be given money to spend then go backwards. Yes, that is my thing, Adam. That is my thing. Same as me for FPL. I made the team and not even looked at it. Yeah, that's what happens with me. I'm all good football fan. How are you, bro? I'm hoping to go Blackburn as they never get many fans. Birmingham took 8k last week. That's decent. That. Where is this open? I can't find this open play goal statistic. I cannot find this open play goal statistic. I can't lie. It's probably because I'm on the website and not on what's it called? It's probably because I'm on the website and not the app. I'm top of both FPL leagues. You go steady, Adam. You go steady. Appreciate the follow, Craig. How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Hopefully a big win. We can hope and pray. That is the aim. Isn't it? Wyman isn't classed as a open play goal because it came from a set piece. Clark versus Burnley, yes. Brewster versus Ipswich. Wyman should be classed as a set piece. Clark versus Burnley, that's open play. Brewster Ipswich, I thought came from a long ball from Zetterstrom, but I'm not sure. And Morris versus Stoke, definitely. Fair enough, Josh and Adam. Fair enough, bro. Morning, what you think of score of Preston North End versus Bristol will be? I think Bristol should win. Have I just missed a new sub? Appreciate the new subs. Over on YouTube. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. I think it'll be a tough game. I think Bristol City edge it, though. I'm going to say 3-1 Bristol. Vyman's goal was not a set piece. Richard, was it not a short throw-in that was set back for Travis to put into the box? That was my thought. Lineup predictions. Zetterstrom in goal. Johnston, Clark, Sanderson, Fozzie, Travis, Ozo, Diaz, Clark, Ajimang and Morris. That sounds funny, but I'm from Pompey. My friend supports Pompey, but I support Derby. Fair enough. No chance you struggle against us. Chat, if someone sends a well dry dive in, Lewis would do carry it. Will I? Who said I'll do karaoke? Who's giving out these ideas? Morning, Kai. How you doing, bro? I'm saying 2-0, 2-1. Fair enough. You Red says Liam the Wizard. Vyman goal. Travis putting across. Adjuman flicked it on. Vyman scored. Vyman, yeah, but I'm pretty sure the crossing opportunity came from the set piece, so I'm sure it classes still as a set piece goal. Richard, you say that throw-ins are not set pieces, but they are. They're dead balls. They're dead balls. Got to go, Lewis. Might join you for the watch along. I'm travelling, so I might not be able to join. No worries at all, bro. No worries at all. You think no Ebu? I think Ebu should have been dropped a couple of weeks ago. We're not doing karaoke. We're not doing karaoke, boys. We're not doing karaoke. You going today? No, I'll be live for a watch along. I reckon Wrexham will get the result today. I'm a Blues fan. I hope not, Dan. I hope not. Hi, Lewis. Does anyone have trouble syncing their streams to your TV? I don't think so. I don't think anyone has any issues with syncing the streams. Who's your favourite YouTuber? The YouTubers I watch the most probably goes between like Sidemen reacts and stuff like that. I watch really like easy content to watch, if I'm completely honest. Score predictions. I'm saying 2-1 Derby, Alfie. 2-1 Derby. Craig Frosty is good, but I think his struggle with goals, I don't know. It's just me that thinks that. We'll see. You do karaoke, Paul does the truffle shuffle. I'll pass on the karaoke, I'm not going to lie. I don't think you have a great side. We just set up terribly in the first half, both teams. Yeah, I agree with that, Joe, about Derby versus Preston, 100%. Morning, Ebro. How you doing, bro? How you doing? But yeah, I thought we were terrible versus Preston, especially in the first half. We gave ourselves everything to do. Morning, Derby edits. I'm all good, bro. How are you? Prediction on who's going to score? Adjumang. I'd love Adjumang and Morris, but I've got a feeling there's going to be a surprise scorer. So let's go Adjumang and Diaz. For them, probably Broadhead. I've just got a sneaky feeling that Derby County are going to win today. Travis to score a scrappy one. I'd love that. I would absolutely love that. I'd love Travis to just absolutely ruin teams. I love Travis so much. He's only been here a couple of weeks. I genuinely think he is going to be one of our best midfielders in a long time. Genuinely. From what I've seen of him so far, unreal, unbelievable. I love him. He is genuinely the best. I've got some YouTube shorts and stuff and TikToks that I'm going to post about it. I'm off to town for some breakfast now and to watch the game later. See you later, Josh. Appreciate all the gifts, bro. Appreciate all the gifts. Thank you for stopping by. Doing good. I reckon 2-1 today. Adjumang and Clark. If anyone wants to discuss DCFC, join the Discord. Absolutely. The Discord is linked in my description on YouTube and in the bio on TikTok and stuff like that. It is going to be an interesting afternoon, isn't it? Let's not talk shit. It is going to be a very, very interesting afternoon. And hopefully Derby can actually win a game for once. I think, how many wins have I actually watched on stream? We don't count pre-season. Pre-season doesn't count. So how many games have I actually seen us win? West Brom, that counts. It's only West Brom, isn't it? The 2 West Brom games. They're the only games I've seen us win. I have a feeling Kiefer Moore will score first, but we'll win 3-1. Carlton Morris with 2. Adjumang to score a volley. I'd absolutely take that. 2 West Brom twice. Yeah. Do you know something? I think doing these watch-alongs has actually killed Derby. I think I'm jinxing us. But hopefully not. Hopefully we can get another victory today. We can win if Brios and Diaz passes the ball this time instead of just passing it to the keeper. Yeah, that would probably help. I posted a video about that on my TikTok last night, and I've got a video on YouTube going out about it as well soon. Because he should have done much better. A Wrexham fan, good luck today, but you'll need more than luck. Team beginning to gel. Lad on loan from Man City is electric. Well, we do need luck. We've been very poor recently, very poor. Hopefully, today is our coming together game, and you lose 3-1. But we will wait and see, Neil. We will wait and see. Appreciate you stopping by and dropping in a comment, though, Neil. Welcome in, bro. Diaz should have passed it to Max Johnston. Good signs of him getting into the box on the overlap. Yeah, I completely agree. But I also think that, I'm not sure if you've watched it back, but Clark brings a defender to Diaz, which sort of closes the passing lane. So I don't know if it was Diaz making a bad decision or if Diaz made the bad decision because the defender put him off. But who knows, who knows. I'm hopping on FC26. Enjoy it, Beza. Enjoy it. We lost a lot of games when you weren't streaming last season. That is very true. That is very true. I think we win 2-1. Fingers crossed. That's what I've got. Come on, Derby, says Zoe. Absolutely, absolutely. I just like how far Max Johnston sprinted up the pitch. Yeah, it was unbelievable, wasn't it? Max Johnston went on an absolute rampage up the pitch. Absolute rampage. He was unbelievable. Up the Rams, says Matt Barber Baldwin. Welcome in, bro. How are you doing? Appreciate all the likes, all the gifts, all the shares, everything like that. And obviously, if you are over on YouTube or Twitch, make sure you hit the like button and the follow button as well. We haven't had that from a fullback in ages. We had it from Wilson, just in a bit of a different way. Appreciate the follow, DCFC on top. Gutted about Thompson. Yeah, I knew about it last week. I posted about it last week and I got a load of shit for it, essentially, for speculating. Thoughts on last Saturday? I think both teams were shit, to be honest, mate. But what's it called? You took your chance, we didn't. Ozo starting, I hope. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I hope Eustace was telling to do that. Yeah, I do too. Yeah. But Wilson was basically a winger. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Appreciate the follow, Zoe. Brereton can get himself back to the Saints. Plays like his legs are connected by Bluetooth. Fair enough. Yeah, exactly, Joe. That's my thoughts as well. That's my thoughts as well. Do you think Adjuman will start? I think he should. In my opinion, he should. Come on, Wrexham, says WXM.JC. Welcome in, bro. How you doing? Welcome in, Caden, bro. Hope you're doing okay this morning. Hollywood FC. Exactly. Hollywood FC. The Hollywood vibes come from Wrexham. The Hollywood vibes come from Wrexham. Hi, how are you and what is your prediction? I think Derby win 2-1. I do, mate. What's your prediction? That'll be the interesting one. I imagine you're going to say Wrexham are going to win as a Wrexham fan. They can take him back on the bus when we play them next week. 2-1 Derby, says Zoe. 2-1 Derby, says Zoe. Who else is going to put their predictions in the chat? Cody on goal. What team do you support? I support Derby, bro. I support Derby. Cody on goal. Hopefully. I'll drop him off myself. Get him dropped off. Get him dropped off at home. I'm going 2-1-2. Ajiman double. Decent. Derby or Wrexham? I think Derby win 2-1, bro. I think Derby win 2-1. Derby win 2-1. Up the Rams. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Make sure you all in the stream go and check out the gaming channel. We've been posting loads of content over there. There will be videos out today as well. I do need to get them edited, but they will be out today at some point. So keep your eyes peeled. I actually don't think I've dropped anything on the gaming channel today, which is quite poor on my end, but we will wait and see. Send the lad back. We will see what happens with Diaz. I've got a feeling he's going to come good and everyone's going to be eating their words. He came from Charlotte to take us to the Prem. His name's Patrick Hajiman. I don't know if that quite works. I can't lie. So sad we didn't get Koki Kyoto. Yeah, me too. I thought it would have been a great signing. Like, genuinely, I would have loved Kyoto. I would have. If we'd have got Kyoto, Travis and Johnston all in the same week, that'd have been brilliant. That chant came from Beza, Joe. That chant came from Beza. It came from Beza. Let me show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. No, can't turn that one off. Hang on. There we go. Oh, no, you can't see it. Hang on. Let me put you over here. Here we go. There we go. Look, the chant came from Beza. I promise. It came from Beza. It was not me. I'm just here having fun. But I'd have loved Koki Kyoto, genuinely. I'd have loved him. He is an unbelievable talent. He's done really well for QPR to start off with as well. But we will wait and see sort of how that flows. We'll wait and see how that flows. Still got a lot. How the table turns. We play Europa. You play against a Hollywood team. Well done. It's part and parcel of football. You also could get relegated this season, and we could get promoted, and then we swap places. So, who's your favourite player? At the minute, I have to say probably Carlton Morris, but Joe's got another chant in the chat. Yeah, but I say Carlton Morris at the minute. Score predictions: 2-1 Derby, Nathan. 2-1 Derby. Big wins for Derby, hopefully. Big wins for Derby. We need a victory on the board. I've never wanted to win more. Never in my life have I wanted to win more. No, but that actually is his chance on it at West Brom. Fair enough. We'll just go with USA. USA. So do we. I'm going 1-0 Wrexham. And you got like 7 points, and you're not in the relegation zone. So we'll take it, please. If we lose, it can't go on like this. No, you'll get me in trouble. If we lose, you'll get me in trouble. I'm not even joking. I have a soft spot for Elder, but I do like Morris and Ajimang. Yeah, I get that. It can't go on like this. It can. We haven't won at home this season, so it would be nice to start the streak today. We've only won away from home, Nathan, so you've not got much hope. I put money on Wrexham. Fair enough. Love Elder's work rate. Yeah, he works hard. In the league anyways. Yeah, we've only won away from home this season. We've never won at home this year, which is ridiculous. Score prediction and lineup predictions: 2-1 Derby, Zetterstrom in goal, back four of Johnston, Clark, Sanderson and Fozzie, midfield four of Diaz, Travis, Ozo and Clark, front two of Morris and Ajimang. That's what I'd go for anyway. Sees him all the time in Sainsbury's. Fair enough. Appreciate the follow, Nathan, bro. Appreciate the follow. We need Aji to hit his celebration. We need it. We need our own Antoine Griezmann. I can't lie. I really just want to play FC. I'm not even joking to you. I just want to play FC. It is an absolute joke. But we've got a game to stream. It can't go on like this. It can. Ibu, so you're going to fade out? I think so. That's my personal opinion. That's hard, Lewis. Tough. I can't get FC till my birthday or Christmas. When's your birthday? Oh. I'm out of your league. Join my raffle. If you win, I can give you cash instead of the prize. If we don't beat Charlton on Tuesday, by the time Southampton comes, it'll be 6 months since we win at home. Jesus Christ, that is awful. Tell him to tell you to stop playing warm ball. Yes, exactly. FC is an absolute joke. People trying the hot. FC is a sweat fest. FC is an unbelievable sweat fest at the minute. And it's not counting objectives. It's so frustrating. Going to the DCFC shop after the match to buy the new kit. So I hope they win. Fingers crossed. October 8th. Hello, Dave. Welcome in, Harry. Welcome in, bro. How you doing, son? How are you doing? My partner works for Derby and works close with him, so I'll let him know. Zoe, who's your partner? Because I used to work at Derby. I was at Derby 22, 23. Reminds me of Warmball. Do you know something? I got so much shit for saying that John Eustace needs to be, like, should he be under pressure? I got so much shit for it. It's ridiculous. No good packs. The people moan about the power curve. Yeah, the thing is, right, the power curve, right, has been slowed down 100%, right? But then you put 100k packs on the store day one of early access. It's ridiculous. Really, he's an accountant, is he, Zoe? I won't know him then. I won't know him. I was in the analyst's office. I was an academy analyst. I've been here for quite a bit now. Love that, Leo. Love that, bro. It can't go on like this, can it? It can't go on. Worked under Todd. Fair enough, fair enough. Lewis, do you know the tour guide who passed away worked at Derby for 70 years, I believe? I didn't work at the stadium. I worked at the training ground. I was based at Moor Farm, so I didn't really have much to do with the stadium. I was only at the stadium for games like, I don't know, twice maybe. I was. It can't get worse than Preston at home, can it? Yes, it can. I got Gyökeres and Van Dijk, sold them day one of early release with my 2k points. Got a decent team. Fair enough, fair enough. He goes to play football every Thursday. Fair enough. The tour guide was my step-great-granddad. Fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Obviously, condolences and that. Hope your family is all okay. Hope your family is all okay. But yeah, I was based at Moor Farm. He goes there to play football every Thursday. Fair enough. What a small world. Yeah, absolutely, Zoe. It is a small world. I was, what's it called? I was academy analyst for 22-23 with like 21s, 18s, stuff like that. It's been a couple of years now anyway. Yeah. How are we feeling for today then? I think we win 2-1. Easy game for us, I think. Ty, who'd you support, bro? Who'd you support? That's so cool. Yeah, it was great. It was brilliant. Like the first like few weeks I was there, you just get I got so much imposter syndrome. Support Derby. I don't know if it'll be an easy game for us, Ty, but I think we'll win. You get so much imposter syndrome walking around the training ground, and you see like Curtis Davis. I think there was Curtis Davis. There was Fozzie. You obviously got like the likes of Sibley, Bird, Nighty. They were all there. I have the game off. I'm bloody happy. Loved that, Emily. Loved that. I think we'll win, but it's going to be a hard watch. Yeah, it's going to be a tough watch. A very tough watch. It's going to be a very tough watch. It's going to be a very, very interesting afternoon. Let's put it that way. And we get kicked off at 12:30. It's an early one, so if we lose, it is weekend ruined. If we win, we're on the beers. So how can we complain? Morning, mate. Do we know if Adjumang is going to start? I haven't actually been sent a lineup for a couple of weeks, but I think he should. Watching Derby is always a hard watch. It absolutely is. Why is the game so early? Do you know something? Your guess is as good as mine. Do you know something though? I actually prefer early kickoffs. I'd rather have the late Friday night or the early Saturday. I always prefer the early kickoffs. I do. I wouldn't care if it was a 10 o'clock kickoff. Genuinely. It would probably mean this stream wouldn't happen, but Morris is a baller. I love him. Yeah, I love Morris too. I think Carlton Morris is unbelievable. My partner met them all when we got promoted. His favourite's Craig Forsyth. Yeah, do you know something? You get that imposter syndrome, right? But when you're walking down the corridors of Moor Farm and players say hello, ask you how you are and stuff like that, it's so weird. So weird. Supporting Derby is like having a girlfriend. It's always up and down. You can't say that. What a player he's been. He's been by far our best player this season. Yes, he has. Morris has 100% been our best player this season. 100%. There is no way anybody else can be classified as our best player this year. He's easily been the best. Easily, without a shadow of a doubt. What is he on? 4 goals. Has he got an assist as well, maybe? Morris is amazing. Yes, he is, Emily. It's too late, I've said it. It is too late. It's way too late. I even read it out as well. I swear we have Morris 3. I think he's on a 3-year contract. His overall play without his goals. Yeah, I think he's brilliant. We need to utilise him more often for me. I don't think we utilise him enough, especially against Preston. But I think with Adjumang, if we have Adjumang in the side, you can utilise what's his name? You can utilise Morris a lot more. Clark has been quality too. You know about Matt Clark or Bobby Clark? Because I think both have been decent. I think Bobby Clark is going to be one of those players that if we're playing non-possession football, he's going to struggle. Matt Clark's been great. Got his head on everything against Preston, even though we did lose. I thought he was brilliant in that game. Matt Clark's head. Yeah, Matt Clark's head is like the best thing. Brewster before his injury. Yeah, well, he only played 2 games. I don't know if you can give him best player shouts. We need to drop Sanderson. I don't know about that. I think Sanderson's been decent recently. Morris is so scary. I wouldn't like to face him if I was the opponent. Yeah, neither would I. Ibu is probably going to go at the end of the season. Hate to see him go. I wouldn't hate to see him go, if I'm completely honest. And I know a lot of people get annoyed at my opinions on Ibu. Is Brewster involved today? I doubt it, Jaden. How you doing, Monty, bro? How are you doing? When Langas is back? Yeah, when Langas is back, you go to a flat back four. Clark and Langas as your two centre-halves, and then you build the rest of the team around them. I hate Stoke fans. They're so annoying. What have they done, Ty? What have they done? Not keen on Jackson? Yeah, I'm not Caden Jackson's biggest fan. I don't think he's good enough, to be honest. But I also don't think he should play on the wing. I think he should play centrally. But I don't see where he gets in ahead of Ajimang, Morris, or even Selverson, to be fair. It's a very interesting one. Need to sell him. I'd release him from it. Give him 200 grand. Release him from his contract. Release him from the contract. Appreciate all the likes, guys. Appreciate all the likes. Terminate his contract. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. Right. Well, it is now 10 o'clock. Yeah, the first game we played against them, they started to say, yeah, we're going to get Prem football. We will wait and see. Appreciate the follows. Everyone is friends in here. Anise, how is Brown doing in League One? He wasn't involved in the last Port Vale game. He wasn't. Right, we have been live now for just about an hour. We are going to be back later on today. Appreciate the follow. We are going to be live from 11:30 for the game, doing a watch along and stuff like that. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button on whatever platform you're on. We will be live in a couple of hours for the watch along. Make sure you stay tuned. I will catch you then. Thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate all the gifts, everything like that. We will be back in just over an hour and a half. I will see you later. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. See you later over on TikTok. See you later. See you later, Monty. See you later, Bezza. See you later, Derby Edits. I will catch you all in a bit. Thank you all for stopping by. See you later.